Okay, let's see what we have over here. So I'm going to get started in just a minute. All right, so hi everyone. This is Arjuna, aka Professional High Priestess. And I just had a quick message for you all, okay? I'm just pulling some stuff up here for you guys to see because I'm using live stream via Zoom. And I'm still getting used to this a little bit, but some of you guys have been asking me about the justice services that I'm going to be doing for the collective. And I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to give you guys all the information that you need so that there's no confusion about what this is, what you can access, what I can do for you, etc. Okay. So let me go ahead and get started here. Okay. So first and foremost, the reason why I started doing this is because when I used to do the spellbreakers, when I was still doing personal sessions, one-to-ones, a lot of the times what people were dealing with was like court stuff, gang stalking, dealing with principalities, right? So I was like, okay, there's a need for me. And I said this a while ago that eventually I was going to stop doing personals and I really want to focus on people who are dealing with like groups and dealing with crazy shit and not getting the justice or the support that they need for whatever reason. And I have been able to help people like with their cases and getting things together and getting cases opened and moved forward too. So this is something that I realized that is a skill, but also too because I'm a Libra moon, so I have an eye for justice, and I don't like injustice. I don't like unfairness, and I don't like ratchet shit. Period. I don't like people being gang stalked. I don't like people being the support that they need for bullied or attacked. You know, when they're on their own. You know, because I've been through that, dealing with principalities and all that, and having gone through that, I clearly know how to dismantle principalities, how to block them, how to get them caught up, how to get them wrapped up in their own spider's web that they cast. So I want to show you guys just a few things here, and then we'll go ahead and for those of you who are interested, the website is currently now open for justice services, okay? So let me go into this. All right, so if you go to my website, daisyolson.co/justice services, you guys can see the page of what the services that I offer, okay? So the first level of service is, and I did bring my prices affordable, you guys, based off of the fact that I know that a lot of people need my work. However, if you come towards me and you're dealing with like hardcore stuff, you're dealing with a lot of different moving parts, you can have the initial service that you pay for, but then also there may be some work on top of that. Okay. So don't worry, everything will be discussed. So I'm not going to throw things out of the wayside. Like, oh, I need more of this. And nah, you're going to get your standard package, but if there's more work to be done, I'm going to let you know that. So the first level is basically for all of the sessions, level 1, level 2, and level 3, you guys get a 1-hour session with me, okay? And then from there, I kind of outline what the work is how long it's going to take, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to focus on you, as well as the principalities that you're dealing with. Okay. So I make sure that you get what you need. I'll help you with whatever you're going through, even protection work, all that type of stuff, similar to the spellbreaker session. And then on top of that, I actually do the work for you too, because I'm really good at justice work. You clearly see all my karmics getting caught up and wrapped up in investigations and going to jail and the governor getting removed, all that type of shit. Now, level 2. Now, this is specifically like for people if you are dealing with, let's say, for instance, you have a community campaign, or you yourself are running for office, or you're dealing with like a large scale like opposition, like a community group, right? So this can be like your church versus a different church, or you're trying to organize to get the pastor out, or you're trying to organize to get the superintendent out, or you're trying to organize to get like one of the mothers onto the school board or something like that. That's how I can help you with fundraising and all of that. I did help raise $250,000 to get a couple of politicians put out. So I know what I'm doing when it comes to money work. And then also I have Jupiter in the second house. So I'm really good when it comes to finances. That's why like I will never be broke, period. It's not possible. Now, level 3, this is like for if you're already dealing with cases, ongoing support, justice matters, right? So you get your initial session with me, and then you get 4 separate sessions, but these sessions can be, so it's 6 sessions total, but these sessions can be mixed between you getting work done as well as you getting your reading, then your one-to-one sessions and all that type of stuff. Now, I do also have here, for those of you who just want like a consultation, like, okay, Daisy, like I know I'm dealing with fuckery, I don't want to get work done just yet, but can you tell me like what I should be doing? Like, how can I protect myself? What are things that I can do? I can definitely help you with that. I am not shy to like giving people support, resources, tools, telling you where to go, all that stuff. All right. Now, another thing too, though, with the consultation, but you don't get any work done. But if you do want to get work done and you paid for a service before, you just have to pay $200 for a follow up, and then you get your work done, whatever, how many rounds and all that kind of stuff. All right. So one of the things too that I wanted to add is I do accept crypto for people who want to stay incognito, because I do deal with people who are dealing with like I said, we took out an individual who was a part of a human a pedophile ring, right? That an Arab pedophile ring. I was able to also help another woman recently who I'm gonna keep it hella real with you guys, and that's what one of the reasons why I did this. These people murdered this lady's son in cold blood. Then they knew that she had a life insurance policy for her whole family. They were monitoring and stalking her every day at the mailbox to see when she was going to get that check so they can take it from her. People are really fucking wicked and sick, and all those motherfuckers are going to jail. So I deal with people who have sensitive situations. So if that's you, you can use crypto to pay. Okay. But so you just got to make sure that you send your email confirmation to me. Just take a screenshot and whatnot afterwards. Another thing too is I have pay as you go. All right. So because I know some people like they don't have all the money, but they need this work done. I don't take pay as you go for just a consultation or follow-up services, but I do take if you need like all the other work, I do add consultation. I do have like services that you can access here. My apologies. I'm going to change up some of these numbers. So let's say, for instance, a $300 session, this should be 3. You can pay in 30% increments. Okay. So you can pay as you go. Because I know that some people, they really need the work done. And like I said, I wanted to make this accessible for people who are going through really hard things in their life. All right. Now, one of the things that I will say about the type of services that I'm offering here, if you're, I cannot, if you're dealing with someone that has gone to jail for anything having to do with rape or murder, I can't help you. If you're trying to get anybody, if you're trying to get me to help someone get out of court or to beat a case who, they had their hand in some sticky shit, I can't help you. If you are trying to get somebody else put in jail, I have to see what that person did and how, like, what was like all the stuff, right? Like, so you're going to need to make sure that you send the police reports and all that stuff. So when you do book your appointment, what's going to happen is you're going to, it's going to send you a confirmation email where you go ahead and you're going to book the session on Calendly. And in that Calendly, you can kind of give me more information about your plight, what you're kind of going through, so I can read up before I meet you. But let's say, for instance, like, let's say you're going to be getting work done, like, you're dealing with principalities or you're dealing with the court case and things like that. I'm going to need the names of the other people, their photos and things like that. So what I do afterwards is I send you a Google form, and it's, of course, it's anonymous, and you just put in all their names or their social media and all that type of stuff, and then I'll get the work done for you. And of course I send confirmations and pictures and everything afterwards, so you guys can see everything that's been done. Hi, you guys are so cute. Hi. Oh my God, they're giving me baby fever. There's a little brother and sister playing here. Yeah, so one of the things too is now, let's say, for instance, like, there's something going on with children, like DPS or CPS and things like that, and like custody stuff. That's tricky. So I would say, for the first thing that you should probably do is do consultation, and then if there is like follow-up work that needs to be done, you'll still get the 300 price if that's what you wanted to go for. But for things like that, for things like that, it gets, like I said, it gets a little bit tricky. So Like, let's say, for instance, you got your kids taken away because you were on drugs and things like that. Like, I can't really help you because, I would be intercepting your karma, that type of thing, right? But let's say, for instance, it's like you got a wicked ass baby daddy and his baby mama or whatever, and or his mama is playing with you or calling CPS or doing all these different things. I can help you with that. People that need to go to jail because let's say they committed some type of crime or murder, I can help you guys with that. All those different type of things. Let's say, for instance, you're like, Daisy, I don't want people to go to jail. I just want to know who did it because that's gonna make my heart feel better. I can definitely do that. Exposure spells, because I'm really good at that too. Okay. If you just need information collected, like privatized services, I offer that as well. Okay. So let's say, for instance, like, okay, you know what, Daisy, like I may not need work done, but I just need a reading on my case and what's going on and how to move forward and how to protect myself. I got that for you as well. All right. So these are just some of the things that I am offering for the justice services, but I wanted to just put this video out here first and foremost so you guys are not confused in terms of what I can and cannot do. Okay. Let's say, for instance, too, like I really want to start helping people who are dealing with like political, like political prisoners. I know a hell of people when they saw my website, they were like, "Can you free Mumia?" They're asking if I can free Mumia. I'll try, but I think the biggest thing too is some of this stuff is remember, some stuff I'm not going to say people deserve to go to jail, things like that, but like I can't interfere in certain things. But like that situation, like Mumia, there should be no magic involved because remember, Kamala is in the White House, right? And they built their whole campaign off of black and brown people. So that's the first thing that they should have done. But if you want to let's say, for instance, you're dealing with political prisoners, especially for my folks that live in Palestine or different parts of Ethiopia where there's a lot of strife right now, or different parts of Brazil or, Caribbean, and you guys are dealing with corrupt ass governments. I'm the one to get the job done. So I'll be able to kind of come in, kind of dismantle things, get you guys the money that you need, release certain things, all that type of stuff, right? I really want to start really working on freeing political prisoners and protecting political prisoners. If you're somebody that does work globally and you're being harassed or attacked or stalked, I can help you with that, especially like around like doing protections on your devices and things like that. Like if you get hacked and things like that a lot, because that's how I constantly kept on finding out that they were hacking me, because I put spells on myself that I can't release to you guys. Basically, that was showing me what they were doing and how they were doing it and where they were coming in and all that type of stuff. So that's what I really have regarding the justice work, and the justice will be served. Okay. So yeah, man. Also, too, let's say, for instance, you want to build a case, false accusations, all that. Don't worry. Like if that's something that you're dealing with, trust me, I know exactly what to do to get that shit reversed and put it back to sender. Period. Dealing with like a smear campaigns, that's another thing too, because that's a type of magic. All that shit, just let me know. I can get that all fucking reversed, like with no problem. That's why I started doing this, because there's too many people that are good people that are experiencing injustice. They're not able to get promotions, things like that, because the games that we're playing. One of my subbies, I'm not going to say his name, I'm so proud of him. He didn't do a service with me, but I had put out messages encouraging people to find a lawyer for the things that you're going through. And maybe he came on one of my legal cafes, but he was able to get a cease and desist issued to his karmics who were trying to ruin his reputation, so he couldn't join the field that he wanted to go in. And shit is moving for him now, so this stuff is real. If you need it before you go to see a lawyer and things like that, like because they do charge you for things like that, I can kind of talk you into how to do that, how to navigate legal services in your area, how to get free stuff first before you start paying for different things, what are your options, how to navigate those different systems, because I've been through the ringer back and forth, and I'm glad that I went through that, because it prompted me to want to go to like law school. We'll see about that. I mean, honestly, the only reason why I would like to go to law school is so I can fucking really go hard with these principalities, because it's just a different type of being a magician. So I have everything down packed in the spiritual realm. And then imagine if I was like a fucking lawyer and I know how to like go in court cases, then and I'm doing spell work for my for my clients. Oh shit, they can't fuck with me. No, they can't fuck with me. No, that's what they try. No. That's why they're hating. No, it's no, hell not. Yeah, and oh my god, the native tribal court. Oh shit. Oh Lord. So you said I'm your spiritual lawyer. I got you. And I have this high vibrational Libra energy. So they really fuck with me when it comes to justice. And that's why I really, really consulted and checked in with my guys before I put this in. They were like, yes, that's what we've been wanting you to do. So I'm stocked, I'm locked and ready to go. Now, one thing that I also want to add, they've been trying to stop you from getting back to school. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. Don't worry about that. Oh, thank you so much, Shayla Moon. You're gonna go. You guys are gonna be okay. Let's say, for instance, like the bank is trying to take your house, or there's fuckery with your landlord and things like that. Like you can also, I can help you with that. Like the things that I mentioned, rape, murder, like people involved in sticky shit, like karma being created on your own and that causing problems for you. I can't help you with that. But for other stuff, I can help you. Especially for those of you who are getting fucking gang stalked. Cause I know how to reverse gang stalking, bro. Like I'm telling you, that's why they can't stand me. Because when I say like gang stalking will go reverse playing with me, it really will. So, anyways, you all, that's what I have for you. Okay. My website is currently opening for justice services. I did also want to add something here as well. Okay. Okay. So you guys, I did want to add too that I have the for those of you who do not know this, I do have the Spiritual Warfare Academy up, like especially with the crystal meditations. I have two new albums coming out that I've been working on. But like I also just did revamp the guide to spell work and tarot. So I'm gonna post that up. And if you already bought it, don't worry, it's gonna be gonna be updated and the sales platform, right? And I know you guys are waiting for this book. It's actually done, you guys. It's actually freaking done. It's just like I'm really just trying to see what's gonna happen moving forward because I want to put something in this book. So I'm on a timeline real quick. And astrology and psychology and counseling, this book is done too. I just dealt with the copyright stuff and then going through the process of getting it physically printed. COVID-19 detox, they're up, the ebook and the print. But then also too, just remember that there are courses to Spiritual Warfare Academy. So if you guys want to know all about spiritual warfare, how to protect yourself, all that stuff, there's a really good class in there along with the slide deck and top of like a lecture. I have hella different books that I do put in there and I do update the classes quarterly. So if you already bought the class, you're a lifetime student. You're going to get the updates as well. I have the karmic astrologies, especially for those of you who want to learn more about spell work and how to protect yourself and how to like use your astrology to help you and how to use the astrology of your karmics against them. This is a really good fucking class and it really goes deep, especially if you're a medical provider, if you work in psychotherapy and things like that. I have a how to read tarot, especially if you're going through something like this. It's really important that you know how to read tarot. The guide to assessing spell work in tarot is actually in this as well. There's a lot of different books in this and all the classes, handouts, worksheets, all that stuff. Nutrition for spiritual and mental health. If you are being spiritually attacked, I'm telling you, you have to be on your P's and Q's with your nutrition, your food, your diet, all of that, or you will perish. Okay. Then clearing the energy of past sexual partners. This is another thing as well. Moving forward, I think I am going to have like a certification training course for people who yeah, because the spiritual warfare level 2, like where we talk about how to use people's attacks against them and all these different things, where I go into deeper levels of science and all that type of stuff. We'll be going through that. And for those of you who are existing practitioners and you want to learn how to do justice work for people and all these different things, I definitely I want to put out a certification course for those type of folks to be able to go through that, okay, and help other people, because what we need more professional high priests and high priestesses. So that was the whole entire point. So just wanted to let you guys know that that's there. So all right, you all, that is actually all I have to say for today. Justice will be served. You guys are awesome. And again, my classes are super affordable. You pay one time, you get it for a lifelong, and it's always updated. It really is worth it. A lot of people that have taken my classes and things like that, like they see a lot of changes in their life. I know what I'm talking about. As you clearly can see, I've survived several death attempts, energy harvesting rituals, plots on my destiny and my future, and fuckery like that, gang stalking, dealing with like a whole legion of demons from the state of California to serial killers and serial karmics, all of this shit. So I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, and I know exactly what I am doing. So, you guys, thank you so much for listening and for watching. Again, if you need any support, please just go to the website and purchase your services. If you're going to be emailing me, asking me questions here and there, like I'm sorry, like I'm going to be limited engagement, and I may not be able to get to you. Okay. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching.